We're continuing with our same subtitle, so still under infrastructure and transportation. Now moving on to a new invention, a different one. In 1844, the invention of Morse code. Morse code was, even though it's outdated now, very important at this time. In fact, completely revolutionary. It was invented by a man named Samuel Morse, and in fact named after Samuel Morse. Samuel Morse himself was known for being fanatically anti-Catholic. He was because a Vatican guard, while he was visiting the Vatican in Italy, knocked off his hat after he failed to kneel while witnessing a procession of the Pope. So he doesn't like Catholics much after this point, but he does develop the electric telegraph, which is communication through short electrical signals set along cables. This is important because it's almost instantaneous communication. The first telegraph line is built from Washington to Baltimore, but soon these lines extend all across the country and can relay messages almost instantly, which is totally unprecedented for this time, where you might not hear even who's elected president, until the news reaches the newspaper, which could be days, even a week after that happens. So soon these spread all out west as well, and eventually will lead to the death of our other system that we're going to talk about now, which is in 1860, the invention of the Pony Express. So the Pony Express is developed by a company, Russell, Major, and Waddell Company, and it uses a relay of horses to transport messages across the country as quickly as they could. In fact, they could be so quick that they could transport messages from Missouri to Sacramento in California in just 10 days. That's not near as fast as a telegraph, but that was a lot faster than news would normally travel, which would take months across the distance into the West. So this was pretty efficient, and it was very important for westward expansion, but in the end, it was just too costly to maintain, and when telegraph lines were laid, then it went broke and eventually fell into the hands of Wells Fargo. So if you look at the Wells Fargo sign now, you'll see a stagecoach relaying messages, which goes back to the 1860 Pony Express. So go ahead and look at the next couple of slides. Check out our pictures and our descriptions on those ones.